Hi everyone, and welcome once again to TDL Live for Monday, July 7th, 2008. Ryan Ritchey, Adam Ford with you. We've got those firecrackers launched.
What?
Can't hear?
What?
A little too close, missing fingers. So welcome back after the big 4th of July weekend. Of course, just because there's a holiday doesn't mean that the Apple world comes to a standstill. No. And so, as usual, we've got a very tiny bowl of news. That doesn't look like half an hour.
Full of excitement and flavor.
And many things.
It's very savory.
Many things we can expound upon and really get to the meat of the matter. Don't forget, you can join us. Send instant message to TDL Live via AOL Instant Messenger or iChat, or you can send an email, feedback@thedigital-lifestyle.tv.
Which we'll read later.
We'll see. You never know.
I guess we could.
If it gets slow,
I guess we could. We could do that.
A couple of organizational notes before we move on.
Very good.
We have the show notes on our forum.
Yes, we do.
And they are sometimes updated in a timely manner. I just wanted to let everyone know that the show notes now also include a link to the show. So if you've missed the show, well, then you're not hearing me right now. Jeez. Well, if you miss a show in the future, go to the show notes page. You can see all the notes and watch the show as well.
Yeah, pretty cool. You can also sign up for our newsletter, our new newsletter on the homepage.
What can people find out in that newsletter, Adam?
All about our programming calendar, special events, special promotions. It's going to be a whole smorgasbord.
And we promise you no more than two a month.
Yeah.
One other programming note I'm sure we'll mention again. We've got iPhone launch coming up this Thursday. Friday.
Everybody's like, what? I better get in line.
Got to get off a day early.
3 days.
Friday beginning at 7 a.m. Of course, 8 a.m. is the launch time. And according to AT&T, maybe according to Apple, we'll have to see what's in the fishbowl.
We'll see.
But be sure to join us. For those of you around the world, maybe it's a good time to join us live, depending on time zones and everything. We're not usually on at 7 in the morning Eastern time.
Sure.
With good reason. All right. Who goes first? We need a coin. We need an official TDL coin.
Why don't I'm just gonna do a little housekeeping here. Why don't you start?
All right, I will do this. Will you housekeep? That one's too thick. I'll let you take that one. Apple lands largest corporate client in Europe. Very exciting.
Very good.
German newspaper publisher Axel Springer is migrating to the Mac platform. Says it will replace all its PCs with both Mac notebooks and desktops over the next 5 years. Now we're talking about
5 years.
5 years, yes. They didn't put that at the top. That wasn't the lead.
Quick transition.
I believe there's 12,000 computers involved.
It's a good number.
With that transition.
Yeah.
It is a newspaper publishing company, as I said. It kind of begs the question, why weren't they on Mac to begin with? Because a lot of newspapers at least have Macs. Many, many years ago, I used to work in a newspaper, and all the reporters had Macs as well. So in the newspaper field, at least way back, the Macs got out of just the layout and all that stuff.
Maybe we'll get an invitation to come and check out their new outfit.
We would certainly accept.
We would accept.
TDL profile. We'll do a TDL profile on them. I remember working at the Apple Store probably, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. There was a rumor of FedEx switching. Do you remember that? FedEx was doing a pilot with some Mac computers, or so it went, and they were on the verge of switching everything to Mac.
That was probably when the Dymo label writer was in its prime.
Let's go into the wall.
All right. Dong. That makes a nice noise.
I didn't know what that was.
I like that.
My goodness.
I like that. It's our first sound effect.
I thought our time was up.
Is this 2? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's going on there. What do you got there? Okay. Makes me make a bird sound.
It kind of is 2, I guess.
What do you got there? That's the last point of those.
Oh, very good. The 3G iPhone purchasing checklist. Don't wait in line without it. Make sure that you have everything that you need. It would be terrible to get in line and find that you have cash.
Let's say you have cash to buy your phone. Not going to work.
Perhaps a personal check. Or a business check even. Nope.
No luck.
Forget about it. Nope. You're going to need your... What? Really?
Well, because of activating service.
Now I'm puzzled.
Because of activating service in the store this time.
Right, so you're going to need to know your social security number. You're going to need to have a government-ready ID. Driver's license would work, or not, or another like state ID. Do people get those?
You can if you don't drive.
If you don't drive, I suppose so. Yeah. Yep, and you're going to be credit checking, and cash and checks will not be accepted. You can purchase with an Apple gift card.
So go today and buy your gift card with your cash.
Exactly.
You'll be all set.
Yep. Or you can even do it then. You can buy the gift card and with your cash, and then use it for the. It's such a. What a cockamamie plan.
Put it on the blog. This list is from our friends at Mackenstein. So if you get there and they don't let you buy the gift card, don't come yell at us. Yell at them. This is their preparation list. And then what's the last?
No, that's.
You have to make your plan decision in store.
Right, and you have to pay your activation fee. No gift cards for that. So have a credit card anyway. You have.
I guess because that's an AT&T thing.
Yeah, I guess so. So.
Okay.
And looks like rumor has it that the iPhone may go on sale at 8 a.m. on Friday.
That's what we hear.
That's what we hear.
Going in. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
That was very presumptuous of me.
Go ahead.
Are you going to be in line, by the way? Let us know. Send us an instant message, TDL Live. And we'd really like to hear from you because we're going to have live reports from Matt and Sydney. They're going to be in line at either Soho or Fifth Avenue. We're still ironing out where they're going to be. We're going to have a gentleman named Jeff. I forget Jeff's last name right now, unfortunately, but Jeff emailed me. He's going to be in line at Boston, so we're going to try to get Wi-Fi from him. What we'd love to do is have people all over the world, especially some of the earlier launches. I believe New Zealand is where the first launch will take place. So if you're going to be in line anywhere in the world for the iPhone on Thursday, let us know. Feedback. Friday, it might be Thursday our time where they are. Thank you, though, Macro. Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Well, you know what it is. You'll be there.
You know when to be there. Please let us know. Maybe we should get cue cards. Would that help?
I think we should just script the whole thing.
Oh, come on now. Why script it when we can read it off of strips of paper?
Sure.
Okay. What is this? Oh, I have my eyes set on this tiny little one here.
It's like a fortune cookie.
Let's see. Oh, folks, if you want to get that app into the App Store, the clock is ticking. Today is the deadline. I wouldn't normally say to stop watching the show, but you probably should go tweak your app.
Minimize.
Tweak your app. I was tweaking my app earlier today, actually.
Easy now.
You can get your apps in.
It's not getting too excited.
Today's the last day to get those apps in for consideration for the opening of the store. Fast turnaround over there.
And good luck if you're just submitting your app today.
And of course, anyone out there submitting apps, we'd love to hear from you as well.
Oh, absolutely.
We want to review your apps and some wonderful ad packages available as well, too.
Sure.
Because we want to help. I think it's going to be really tough for people with iPhone apps to get through the clutter of all these apps being on the store at once.
Yeah, I think what the plan's to launch with 4,000, and then it's, however many, thousands that they have already just sitting in the pipeline.
Absolutely. It's all you.
Okie doke. We're going. This one looks like a good one. Ask before you take.
Oh, well, wait. Hold on. Don't go any further.
I won't.
This is the lawsuit of the week.
Lawsuit of the week?
Okay.
It was on brief hiatus last week, mainly because we forgot it was there, but we forgot. Ask before you take. Apple sues iPod mechanic website for illegal use of name and fraud. So basically, the idea here, the iPod name is trademarked, and some Michigan folks started a business at home to repair iPods using the name iPod Mechanic for the company and website without Apple's permission. So Apple's like, well, you're going to use our trademark and you're going to repair our stuff. Yeah. You're probably going to need to pay us for that.
What I don't entirely understand here is every time someone uses iPod, Apple is all over them. And that's their right. They can do that. I understand that. But
right.
Why? I mean, I'm glad about what I'm about to say. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But why do they let Mac slide so much? You have Mac Rumors, Mac NN. You know, you have all these Mac Surfer, all these sites that use Mac in the name, and they let that go. And Apple
is Mac trademark?
I believe Mac is trademarked. I believe it was trademarked at the same time Macintosh was trademarked. I believe so. And so it's curious to me that they're so much more protective of the iPod trademark.
I think that the issue here is sort of twofold. It's that it's using the name iPod, but it's also providing a service that's provided by them to replace whatever it may be, broken iPods. So it's a competing service when it comes down to it.
And we're just talking about the name portion of this. If you go into the blog and read the whole entry, the other portion of this that makes this case kind of unique, he was kind of scheming them on parts. According to the lawsuit, according to Apple, he would scheme them on replacement parts. Like basically, they would send him replacement iPods. He would act as if he was someone getting an under warranty repair.
Oh, well,
and then never sent back in the old iPod.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother part of this.
Bad company scam.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck, sir.
All right. Well, we'll see. Alleged scam.
Allegedly.
All right. I'm going to go with another tiny one because often those things we find most precious.
They're very rich.
Are very rich. I hope this is the one I was. Oh no. We already. Can I go again? This is just Apple confirms 8 a.m. start. We already
confirmed.
Said
I said rumored.
Well, now it's confirmed. Within minutes.
Yes.
It went from confirmed to rumored. All right. Here we go. I'm one of those people that keeps pulling until I win. Here we go. This is what I wanted. So our very own Mac girl was strolling an Ivy League college the other day, and. Well, Adam, you remember those college days, and you remember those big boards, and there'd be things posted. Mainly, it was a semester at sea. There'd always be a semester at sea.
There were boards, yeah.
And internships.
Yep.
Well, would you believe, ladies and gentlemen, right back here in my prop box.
Oh my, this is new to me.
Our very own Apple computer has now gone to the tear-off marketing campaign. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe Mac Girl can zoom in there a little bit. But this is for the Need Better Roommates, buy a Mac for college, and get an iPod for free. This is the free giveaway. And the tear-off is for the Apple site. And you can tell this isn't just somebody putting this together. There's actual perforation here. Yeah. It's not just like, somebody made these.
Oh, no, that's legit.
So, we've put in a request with Apple PR to find out, to get them to confirm that they're the ones doing this. It certainly seems like it.
Yeah,
seems well. Would. And some background on the strategy here.
I'm willing to bet they didn't comment.
They have not commented yet. We're going to give them a day. There'll be more about this on the blog.
Interesting.
Tomorrow. But a couple things strike me. One, it seems like they don't need to do it. Two, it seems like they're trying too hard. And three, everybody's home for the summer.
Well, here's the thing. Is first off,
can I put this back in the prop box?
No, hang on to that.
Okay.
Can you get this type of paper? And for those people at home that doesn't see this, it's like perforated.
It is like someone took a thing, or the paper came perforated.
Yeah, there's no way that was hand done.
This
it's way
isn't just
too
some
precise.
zealot. No,
that's like ready to be torn without like wrecking the rest of the.
And I'm told they were in different colors, but they were all kind of the matching hues. Right. It wasn't like the cheap Kinko's bright orange and bright green. So there you go.
I guess my question to the viewing audience is whether or not you can buy paper like this. I would love to know.
Do you want paper like this?
Do you
have a need?
I don't have a need, but if I was ever to make such a thing, I might use it.
So the concept here, you rip one of these off, and it just tells you to go to apple.com/go/campus offer, which I think redirects.
Probably the campus offer.
We'll check for the blog. Yep.
But it's interesting that it's not like the store, like the campus store,
right,
on there. Right. It's like the actual Apple store.
Right. Exactly. It's almost kind of under the radar, taking the business from the campus store.
Why wouldn't you do that? Oh, whatever.
Maybe they'll get back to us and comment on that.
That would be lovely.
Maybe they'll sit down. Maybe we'll do an iChat video interview with someone from PR.
That would be great.
Okay, you are up, sir.
I am indeed.
By the way, if you want a closer look at that, it'll be on a blog entry.
Now, is this was?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to see what's up here.
That looks like its own thing.
That
Let's
does.
just put that back in.
Throw them back. We catch and release here. So MacBook Air 1.8 gigahertz solid state drive drops $500.
Not bad.
So for those of you waiting for your big price drop to get your MacBook Air with your fancy schmancy hard drive, now just might be the time.
And this is the high end.
High end.
That's the only one that changed price.
Yeah. So total price we're at $2,598. Original price $3,098.
Look out, Drew Carey. Did you see how he handled that original price? You could be on The Price is Right.
I would love to. Yeah, it's a good idea. I should go do that.
I could be the yodeler.
As long as I could play Plinko. Because that always looks like a good time.
I think Plinko's a scam. But that's for another show.
Plinko is a scam, but it's a good scam. It's a lot of fun. Everybody gets fired up about it, you know.
I get more fired up.
And it's really interesting to see how far the contestants like try to put it in their hand. I'm waiting for somebody to get stuck and like need Crisco to get out.
Now I haven't seen yet if Drew Carey has to use. Do you remember Bob Barker had the stick?
Oh, the crazy microphone. You mean?
No. The stick when the chip would get stuck on the Plinko board.
I don't think I've ever seen
Plinko poser.
What?
If you don't know the stick,
I'm not.
If it would get stuck, you would have to use the stick.
I'm offended.
People were like, "What's this have to do with Apple?" Okay, here we go.
Nothing, but it's good programming.
Something near and dear to our hearts, Segways.
Very cool.
We've spent some time on Segways. We've spent some time on Segways with Steve Wozniak, no less.
True. It's a true story. It's a true story.
And longtime TDL viewers saw the live Segway Polo.
Yep.
And by the way, Woz Cup coming up in August. Stay tuned.
Teaser. Nice.
I don't know. Okay. Point here being soft, according to a post on Segway chat forums, I'm telling you, when we go to legitimize this news, according to a post on the Segway chat forums, Segway's CTO
configured to order.
No, come on. Not if that's his title. That's wow. Chief Technology Officer, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. Doug Field is leaving the company to take a job with Apple. He'll be working with Johnny Ive, and a lot more products will have wheels.
That'd be cool.
I don't have wheels. If I had wheels right now, that would have been...
I'd be down with that. An Apple way. I don't know, but you're up. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I just pulled the Segway.
All right, fine. Pushy tonight. Very pushy.
Don't forget TDL Live. We are live. You can join us, TDL Live, on AOL Instant Messenger or iChat. And if you're not watching us live, the discussion continues in the forums. So, what do you got?
iPhone 3G already sold out. Go home. Don't go camp out. I'm kidding. I'm really kidding.
You missed a word.
It's in Britain. In Britain, sold out.
Done.
Yep. So no more iPhone 3Gs available for pre-order in the UK. O2's, who's the carrier, O2's pre-ordering site was activated this morning after being down for a few hours under the massive demand.
There you go.
So
gone. Done.
Sold out. Can't get it. Can't pre-order it.
So let me ask you something. I think there's this balance between the rational way to sell products and the hype machine. Do you think this is what AT&T should be doing? Should AT&T just be having a pre-order right now and be done with it, so then people don't have to take a day off work and try to get in line and all this craziness to get their phone? Should we just be able to pre-order it?
Like pre-order it online?
Yeah, pre-order it. It comes to you. It's activated.
Well, that would be revolutionary compared to what we're doing.
But all the other phones, you can get a phone online.
You can,
but not an iPhone.
But not an iPhone, amazingly enough.
But do you think, everyone knows about the iPhone, and the hype's going to get bigger and bigger, and the crowd will start gathering?
Well, I think it's shifted hype, because now we're talking about it being sold out in a pre-order fashion online. The hype is just different. It's different hype. Now the hype's, you can't get it online now. Not you have to wait in line for 6 days. Which you probably don't have to do, but we want to know if you are.
Folks, yes we do. 9:19 on Monday, July 7th, we are live. It's a time check. time and weather.
Oh, we are, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
9:19.
what are you talking? It's at 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday.
Confusing people.
You're confusing me.
Would you believe, sir, this is the last fish in the bowl. We got a lot of time here. But I think you're going to have a lot to say about this.
I probably will.
So, people are in line. Yeah, why don't you there have been multiple reports in Gadget, Gizmodo, about some folks already in line at the Apple Store. And as a matter of fact, the couple that was, past tense, notice, we'll get to that, at the front of the line, they were there, the man, woman, that's a couple, not closed-minded though. They were there with their child, their baby, and the claim went that they were at the front of the line hoping to set a record for standing at the front of a line with a baby, and the notoriety of doing this would give them enough celebrity credit to street cred to then meet with the next president of the United States, not just of whatever, meet with the next president in order to convince whoever that may be to turn the 19 acres of lawn at the White House into an organic farm. Now that was the setup, and of course at first people were like, what are these people doing? There's some video has surfaced of them, and unfortunately we didn't have time to get it into tonight's show, but the whole thing seems a little fishy, it seems a little suspicious. Some of the first people are now out of the line. 5 of the first 10 have gone.
Yep.
It seems like it's a performance piece or something. It doesn't really seem like it has anything to do with organic farming.
I would tend to agree. I feel like if you're all about organic farming, go out and farm.
They're not farming in front of the cube at Fifth Avenue.
They're not. No, there's no land to be tilled there. It's completely ridiculous. Like I understand. I almost get it. I almost get like you're gonna get noticed if you're out in front waiting in line for this product this many a week in advance. You're gonna get noticed. You're gonna be on the internet. People are gonna see things. So as far as free publicity, I guess if your time is really free to sit there for a week, but should you have that kind of time? I kind of get that. At the same time, completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Why would you have a baby in that heat? That's ridiculous.
Paternal instinct right there.
Unbelievable.
Aww.
Did you see that? You're gonna take care of that little one.
Well, it's ridiculous, and I believe if I'm correct,
yes,
the authorities put a stop to the child being outside in the heat.
And many of them have left. Well, our
why would you want that title?
Our consensus here is that this has nothing to do with organic farming. It's just some sort of farce.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of weak.
Yeah.
Plus, you're not really making a statement. You're just kind of punking the people waiting for the phone to come in.
Yeah, I think that if you could,
and you weren't clever enough to do it the first time. If
you could somehow, I don't know, maybe if you had some visual aids, or perhaps a T-shirt, something to deliver your message other than you being ridiculous. I think that would probably work out a little bit better. Maybe if you had a website to promote. Or
DigitalLifestyle.tv.
Yes, DigitalLifestyle.tv. TV shirts on. DigitalLifestyle.tv. T-shirts on.
Well,
I think that would be perfectly appropriate.
Well, the other thing is, so these 10 people are there, and apparently they're all together as a group.
Of course they are.
And
these people flock to each other. It's magnetic.
I know true diehard Apple people who were thinking about getting in line, who wanted to get in line. And now these class clowns, they got to come in and then ruin the fun for everybody.
Well, I don't think that they'll last. I mean, we're down
50%.
They're down 50%, and we still have days left. So you really got to want to stick to your guns there without T-shirts or other visual aids, which is ridiculous.
A couple of notes about the forums, folks. We just opened a root access subtopic on there, and if you have any how-to questions or technical issues, feel free to post them on there for our other show, Root Access, which, by the way, new episode coming up after this show tonight. So that's new on the forums. We got the mailing list. You mentioned that on the front. I want to say thank you to those of you who have donated. If you'd like to donate, there's a donate button down below the video on our homepage and also on the blog. Be sure to check out the blog. I can't show you the pictures, unfortunately, because we don't have that technology. But I enjoyed today's blog about the braces. There's a picture there. I don't want to give too much away. And
yeah, you should. That's pretty funny. You should definitely take that. Go over to the blog, check it out. Very funny.
And tomorrow,
leave a comment.
We'll be posting a Q&A with the president of Pangea Software, who talked to us about what he's doing, about what Pangea is doing with the iPhone. He was on stage, of course, at WWDC this year, showing off Enigmo and Chromag. So had a chance to get some interesting insight from him on some of the pros and cons of developing for the iPhone. And as a teaser, he says gaming on the Mac is dead and has been dead. That's from a Mac game developer.
Bold.
Bold, but realistic.
Yes.
What's the last original title to come out on a Mac that amounted to anything?
It's
a downer.
So my Proforma, it came with it. A lot of fun.
Marathon?
No, I did play that. That was fun. Guy in prehistoric setting with gun to shoot and you run around.
Makes you speak prehistorically, actually. Guy.
Yes.
Gun, shoot.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
It's Proforma days.
Well, I have a secret to reveal to you in the audience here. You've been a Mac user far longer than me, sir.
Oh, there it is, folks.
You heard it. I did not come on board until G4 450.
Oh my! Wow. So I have far eclipsed you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. I'm told Vince in our chat is saying that Madden was originally only for the Mac. Really?
I was unaware of that.
I didn't know. I don't know.
We're gonna have to check our facts.
We'll send that down to the research council.
We're gonna have to check our facts. This is really gonna bother me now. This game.
Go on the forum. Somebody will help.
I'm going to have to... Somebody help me out. Post that.
Well, can you give us any more details?
No, I can't.
So was it a first-person shooter?
No, it was like a third person. You run around and you've got this ridiculous gun to shoot, and it's like a prehistoric setting.
Behind you, you can put out Macro's computer.
There's an old computer.
Yeah.
And so then what happened?
I wish I remembered. It was a good game, though. I'm going to have to check it out. I will find this. I will get our answer.
Okay. Very good. I wish we had something more to go on. Okay, folks. Don't forget Root Access is up next. Next week we will be back. Another big week. That'll be a big week.
Yes,
because it will be post iPhone 3G. Don't forget live coverage beginning at 7 a.m. on Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. And what we're going to do, we're going to check in with our folks that are in lines in various places. And here in the studio, we'll be bringing you your first look at a lot of the new iPhone apps, doing some live reviews and walkthroughs and that kind of thing. I believe Jamie DeGrazio is joining us for that from Root Access. He'll be here. Cool. You'll be taking a nap.
I'll be slacking off.
You got duty calls. You'll be slacking. So join us for that Friday, and also later this month, get out those iCows because it's the quarterly earnings results show.
Yes, it is.
More details on that next week. We'll talk about that a little bit more. All right.
Cool.
Let's wrap this up.
Well, have a good week, everybody.
Please do, and again, check out the forums. Say hello on the blog. Why don't you do it the other way around? Why don't you check out the blog and say hello on the forums?
You can do that.
Either way. We'll talk to you next week.
I'll let you take control here.
Oh my goodness. This is when I usually put you on the spot and ask if you have any parting thoughts.
Parting thoughts. Yes, get your iPhones this weekend and let us know how the experience was, because you're not going to be able to just, take it home and get it going the way that you normally did last time around. You're going to have to wait in the store and get it activated. Love to know how that process goes, whether or not the servers are getting slammed and you got to wait 10 hours to get your iPhone activated and the line's just backing up, or they got it figured out. So
very good.
I'd love to know feedback.
All right.
DigitalLifestyle.tv.
Of course. Or Adam at thedigitalLifestyle.tv.
Or you can just send it right on to me.
Right to you.
That's right.
All right. Enough of this. New Root Access is up next. Bye-bye, everybody.